Hey there everyone, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Dragoon. We haven't been here since the beginning of our journey, and it's time to return. We're gonna save King Albert. Well, there we go. Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't just, like, kill the warden on the spot there. Oh, hey, there's 3 exclamations! That's something different. Oh, there's 4! So yeah, Lavitz is forced into our party here. Not that I have an issue with that. We're gonna swap Shauna out with Hashel. Alright, let's wreck this prison. I don't think there's anything up here now. At least I'm fairly sure there's not. Actually, remember the area to the left? The left over there where there was that elevator that didn't work properly for us? Well, we need to go there now. And yeah, the merchant here will still sell things to you. But we don't need anything from him right now. Also, I want to check my inventory real quick. I believe I have at least one. Yeah. It's good to make sure that you have a panic guard for this place, because there is a boss in here that causes confusion, so it can help out a little bit in that. Or with that. I'll probably use that. Anyway, here we got a little bit of a maze. There's a lot of items we can pick up here. If you want to just go all the way to the top, you can do that by taking the middle one all the way up. But if you want the items, you're gonna have to run around a little bit. A Pandemonium is the second repeat item of the game. It's, you know, it's like the magic Sigstone, except I forget what Pandemonium does. I think it makes an enemy ignore. Like, I think it makes an enemy ignore a character for 3 turns or something. Oh no, oh, it's the opposite. It makes the, yeah, the enemy only attacks one ally for 3 turns. Although, I never use that, though. I have virtually no use for Pandemonium. I guess it could be useful if you just want to, like, keep enemies from attacking your weaker characters. You can, like, direct them towards a tankier character, but honestly, it's not something that's ever really needed. Although I'm actually wondering if it would work on special monsters. Like, I wonder if special monsters would, like I wonder if I use that, maybe it would force them to attack no less than 3 turns. So, like, maybe you could stop them from running away if you use that? I don't know. Now, the silver embroidered vest is an armor for Shauna. And even though I don't use her, I'm going to go ahead and equip her anyway. Just call the silver vest in the menu, because there's not enough room for the full name. And we're back here. Yeah, we can't go up there anymore, so better make sure you grab those chests. Actually, where exactly is this taking me? I kind of forgot. Oh, yes, yes! This takes us towards something very important. You guys might remember that treasure chest over here that we couldn't get on our first time here? Well, now we can finally get it. And inside is the therapy ring. And that is something that you want to hold on to throughout the entire game. You never want to sell the therapy ring. I don't remember if it's possible to get another one. I think there might be a second one somewhere, but yeah, don't count me on that, because I'm pretty sure that's the only therapy ring in the game. I'll probably look it up after I finish this episode, but yeah. Anyway, I believe we have gotten all of the treasure chests in this room. So let's go ahead and head on upstairs. Okay, now that room right there probably looks familiar. Who should I put the panic guard on? Well, I'll put it on Lavitz. Oh, hey there, guys! Are you waiting for us? By the way, if you're wondering what happens if you try to get up here the other way, I actually don't remember, but I'm pretty sure the path is blockaded. Like, I think the other pulley, lift, elevator things that you used when you were, like, trying to free Shauna, I'm pretty sure those are, like, no longer functional, or they're just, like, not there. Because you can't get up here through the other route. Oh, yeah. On our first visit here, they were mentioning that those prisoners were feed for the pet. So the question is, what's the pet? Oh yeah, we're only dumped down into a cave with a giant rib cage, indicating that there might be something huge in here that's probably hungry. Oh, and did I mention no apparent way out, other, except for the hole in the wall up there? I would say this is kind of a problem. Okay, now in this chest, we get sachet? I believe it's pronounced. For years I called that thing a sachet, but I think it's actually sachet. Anyway, what sachets do is they cause exactly 10 damage to a monster, and that might sound useless, but the thing is, it also causes 10 damage to special monsters, meaning you can instantly kill any special monster in the game using a sachet, and that is why they are extremely valuable. There's a very limited number of them throughout the game, and the only way to farm them is from an enemy on Disc 2, and the drop chances, like the drop rate of sachets from that enemy is abysmally low. So I would say only use them on those special monsters that, you really want to kill, and I would say use them on OO parts and probably the two final types of special monsters, which are fully immune to both magic and physical attack damage. And you have if you're not using sachets, you have to defeat them in like unique ways. Like for one of them, you have to like poison it and hope it doesn't run away, and then for the other, I think you have to like confuse it using panic bells. Well, I guess it's time to meet the pet. So yes, meet the Rancor. Oh, wait, I mean Django. This guy... This is another one of those bosses that gave me a lot of trouble on my first playthrough, and he is pretty tough. He's got very high physical defense. Also, this is the attack that causes confusion. And I'm glad that I put that on Lavitz.
Burning Rush!
Anyway, something about Django is you can actually throw a sachet at him and it will cause him to fall asleep. That's the reason that they give you one before the battle.
Ha! Ha! Devil Punch!
And Django also counterattacks. I know I keep like referencing H.C. Bailey's playthrough of this game. The reason I'm referencing that all the time is because I watched the entire thing all the way through, and I learned some things from it that I never really knew about this game. I never knew that enemies in this game actually counterattack, because the game doesn't make it very obvious that it's a counter, but it's like sometimes when you attack an enemy, they will immediately retaliate, with like an additional turn. And I never realized that this was a counterattack. I always thought different enemies just had like way higher speed than others, and sometimes they just got an irregular number of turns or something, but yeah, see, like one of those right there was a counterattack. And I think counterattacks can be avoided by using magic. Like, I mean, I think there's some enemies that counter magic as well, but yeah, it's like I think some enemies counter physical attacks and other enemies counter magical attacks. And magic is actually more effective against this guy because, like I said, he has very high physical defense. I'm probably going to use my Dragoons on this guy. It might have actually been better to use Rose for this fight in place of Haschel. Because then I could have done a Dragoon special, but oh well. This attack is the #1 reason that I used to have trouble with this guy, by the way. The cave-in attack there. Honestly, I'm kind of low on healing items because I haven't really been buying them that much, so I should probably play a little smart here. Try hitting him with a flame shot. Actually, this would also be a good chance to show off Blossom Storm for once from Lavitz. Because increased defense against this guy would be helpful. That did some damage. Still in the blue. He's got quite a bit of HP. Or maybe he just feels like that because his defense is so high. Yeah, you might have noticed that despite the attack being called, you know, I might actually use an attack item against this guy. But, you might notice that, despite the attack, or not the attack, but the move being called, Blossom Storm, he says Rose Storm. That's the weird thing about some of the moves in this game. It's like sometimes the actual pronounced name is different from what it actually is. And that seems especially so with Lavitz, because it's like, you know, he says Rose Storm instead of Blossom Storm, and his final edition is actually called Flower Storm, I believe, but instead of saying Flower Storm, he says Blossom Storm. Like, he says the name... Well, he says what should be the name of the attack magic for his final edition. It's really weird. I don't know how they got it all screwed up like that. Anyway, I'm sure Django's got to be in the yellow at this point. Ah, yes, he is.
Ha! Ha! Double punch!
You're just gonna attack now. How did that miss? The world may never know.
Burning rush!
Okay, I'm going to use another attack item on him. Actually, I'm going to use the down burst. Because he is Earth Elemental, so this should do some sizable damage. Now we should be able to finish him with physicals fairly easily.
Burning rush.
Also, just in case he decides to counter and do, like, you know, 2 cave-in attacks in a row, I should probably heal up.
Double punch.
Spinning cane.
Missed again.
Double punch.
Oh, wow. I made a really good choice putting that on Lavitz.
Burning rush.
Okay, I feel like one more addition and he should be going down. Okay, Django, you need to chill out with that, seriously. You guys want to see what Night Raid does? Here you go. Even though Lavitz doesn't have the best magic attack, this should do something. Oh, still alive, huh? I didn't want to use this here, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. I really should have swapped Haschel for Rose. This fight would have been over 5 minutes ago if I had Rose in my party. Alright, there we go. We got him. Honestly, I did kind of a sloppy job fighting Django. He's really not that hard. I really should have had Rose in the party for that. But I kept Haschel in because I wanted to continue building double punch up. And of course, since I avoided using the sachet on him, that means I have 2 sachets now. So I can use one to kill that OO parts, and I can save the other one and every other one that I find from here on for later. Alright, so now it's time for us to work our way up out of here, and let me check the additions. Oh, Burning Rush is almost maxed. Of course, I have yet to actually gain my 4th edition. I think we get that at level 14. Alright, we're all doing well. But yeah, we got some more battles to fight on our way up through here. Not a lot to say about them. Pretty much just the same enemies that we fought on our first trip to this place. Except now they're stronger, obviously. I think these Hellena, I think these senior wardens still try to kill you with a gushing magma
Burning rush.
when you defeat them. Or maybe they don't, I don't know. We're about to find out, though.
Hey!
Ha! Ha! Devil punch.
Oh, they don't. Good.
Yes. Burning rush. Ha! Ha! Devil punch.
Spinning pain!
Yes. Burning rush.
Spinning pain!
You know, even after all these years of playing this game, I still don't know what Charging Spirit does.
Ha! Ha! Devil punch.
I mean, this isn't Legend of Legaia, so I know it's not, like, increasing your action gauge or anything like that.
Yes. Burning rush. Ha! Ha! Devil punch.
Seriously, I need to play that game at some point. I know I mentioned it a few episodes ago, but seriously, Legend of Legaia is such a good game. I like to do it after Dragoon, but then again, I also want to do Wild Arms 2 at some point. I kind of wanted to start that a little sooner than this, but I don't know. I'll probably start Wild Arms 2 after I'm done with Dragoon. But of course, that is subject to change, but you know, everything will get done in due time. I'm not sure of the order of things, but I have many RPGs that I will get done. Yes, we did! Although I'll admit it was kind of a tough fight because I could have been more... I could have been better set up for that.
Ha! Ha! Devil punch. Yes. Burning rush.
Spinning pain!
Ha! Ha! Devil punch. Yes. Burning rush.
With all this SP that Dart's getting, I wouldn't be surprised if he hits Dragoon level 3 before long.
Spinning pain!
Yeah, run away, coward! If we go back this way... well, we can't go back down because, yeah, the lifts aren't here. Actually, where does this go again? Oh, right, here we go. Duh. Yeah, I need to go back down. I'm gonna buy a few items. Yes, I do. Unfortunately, we still can't buy healing breezes. And I don't need to buy any attack items. I don't really need any Sun Rhapsodies either. I'm gonna get 10 of those. Alright. Alright, let's continue our ascent. Now, starting from here, there's going to be a new enemy in these battles, and that is an enemy that you want to get rid of ASAP. Obviously, that enemy is the Foul Fighter. And believe me, they have that name for a reason. Because these things are capable of inflicting fear, I believe, on your entire party. I know it's spelled foul, like bird foul, but I am convinced that the reason these things are called Foul Fighters is because they do that move, which just, it puts fear on everybody. It's terrible. Ah, but thankfully we managed to get rid of those before they did anything like that.
Yes! Burning Rush! Ha! Ha! Double Punch!
And you're out of here. What? You thought that was it? Nope. We got another to fight through.
Yes! Burning Rush!
Ah, man. This is it. Oh, good. Only Hashel got inflicted with it. Although that's still bad.
Double Punch!
Spinning Cane.
Yeah! Did I mention that fear is kind of a sucky status effect? Because it is. Okay. Oh no, I meant to attack the bird.
Spinning Cane.
Okay, right. You need to go. Right now.
Burning Rush!
Darth's just like, ooh, that feels good. Do it again. I'm Fire Elemental. I'm sad that I had to use one of those against these guys. Well, technically I didn't have to because you auto-revive with 1 HP after battle, but, you know, then Hashel wouldn't get EXP, so... Oh. And he got his 2nd edition. Alright, we have reached the top of the prison. Our reward? Completely useless equipment. Seriously, I don't know why they give you a broadsword and a spear there. Like, If I had to take a guess, like, maybe it's, like, confiscated equipment from soldiers or something? But, I don't know. Like, I don't see what the purpose of giving, like, default weapons at this point is. Anyway. This episode went on for a bit, but I wanted to get up here before ending it, so... See you next time, everyone.